Okay. Super clunk. This is why blue is the worst color. It's this kind of stuff. It's very powerful in the late game, but boy, is that a clunker. Against a lot of the aggro decks and, you know, making all the tokens and everything. Ooh, nice. Okay, I'd rather resolve this than this. Okay, they don't have a counter. I thought if they have the counter unless you pay 2 card, I'd rather them counter the channeler here, I think. That's a good one, but 6 mana is way too much, right? It's deadly. Harnesser of Storms. Okay. Interesting. More spells? No. Love this. Okay, let's just swing with the Vigilance guy first. Have them interact with this. Beauty. Okay, so they get a card off this guy. That's fine. No, they don't. Okay. Play this. Play this. Glad I didn't play my token pre-combat or my much better creature. That's a nice one. Keep that on top. The Carrot Cake. Carrot Cake gaining us life next turn. Should I just banish this guy? Can I kill them? Let's just go banish into sack Carrot Cake here, right? I think that's lethal. Yep, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exactsies. Got him. All right, we're 4-2. I will see you in the next round. Nice. Bats, baby. They had some counter magic, but it didn't matter. They ran out of answers, and we just had too many threats. Nice. Keep cruising here. Okay, time for a beer. Let's get the bets up before we do the next match here. Will we win this match? Get your bets in. We have Casino Day coming tomorrow. Casino Day every week on Thursday. You will be able to use all of your wings that you're getting from this betting and stuff on all the different games, slots, roulette, you name it. The leaderboard, of course, live until the end of the month. When we reset the leaderboard, the person at the highest level of the leaderboard underneath me, underneath the bank, becomes the wing champ. Who's on top right now? It's Dugio with 117k. He's last month's wing champ, so he's looking for a repeat. Charlie right on his tail. Charlie, a former wing emperor who got 3 wing champ titles in a row. Orange Slice is up there. So tomorrow, when it's Casino Day, you're going to see a bunch of these players hopefully clashing and betting their wings against each other, trying to see who comes out on top. But I'm going to get a beer. I'll be right back. Now, it's only fitting when playing some sets to... Well, I'll show you after this. We'll just do this for YouTube real quick. Hold up. Excuse me. Welcome back, everybody. Here we are for the next round. We are 4-2. It's round number 7. We're on the draw. I think I'm keeping this. I have 3 shots to draw a land here, being on the draw, so... 3 shots to find a third land to let us play basically, you know, more than half of our hand here. And then any 4th land gets us the next 2. So I feel pretty good. Plus our hand's good. These are great 3 drops here, right? Yeah, so we get to do this first. And then Moonrise first here. Ooh, this guy taps for mana? Ooh, boy. No 2 mana removal here, or I would definitely plow that guy, but... Okay, that guy's very good. Not even using it? Oh, you're doing it wrong, Broken Swords. You gotta be ramping, dude. Oh, they need to find a land here. No? They're just gonna cycle. Okay. Deal. Should I kill the Wandertail? I really think I should, to be honest, over Moonrise. I'm gonna kill this guy now. You could protect him if you want, if they want to use their +3/+3 combat trick. I'd rather they do it on my turn. That's why we're not waiting. Sure. Of course, if we let them untap, they get to ramp into something. That's not bad. Take 2. Not a big deal, though. Alright, let's jam the Witness. Start getting to work here. Vigilance is amazing. Vigilance flying is actually legit very powerful. Like, just guaranteed damage every turn, basically, because they can't block it. Can't be blocked by... Oh, that's annoying. Okay, I'm going to have to banish that, probably. So we're going to 5 here. Can't be blocked with power 2 or less. no offspring. Should I banish that? I think I'm just gonna play... I'm at 14. I'm gonna play another witness here. Next turn I can double spell. So I'd rather use more of my mana this turn. You know, if I play a 3-drop and I waste 2 mana, that sucks. This way I'm playing a 4, I waste 1. It's better use of my mana. Then next turn I can use all 6 of my mana. If I play a 3-drop now, next turn I go to 6 and I still can't double spell. So then I'm wasting even more mana, you know what I mean? Sure, they gotta fight, don't care. This thing hits me for 5. This thing is not long for this world. Okay, they've got more combat tricks. I'm happy to block here because if they have another combat trick, we bring everything back, right? With Hazel's Nocturne. Okay. Deal. Deal. Okay. Double spell, pass. I take 2. Darn. I guess I should have thought about that. I'm still doing it. It doesn't matter. What do you got? Used 2 removal spells last turn. You can't have that many more, right? Oh my god. Fucking kidding me, right? Okay. Random. Hazel's Nocturne gains us some life here. So does Carrot Cake. I could Hazel's... We have 7. I could Hazel's Nocturne and then play a 3-drop. I probably should do that. Let's just do this now. And then I'm losing 2 life, right? So fucking obnoxious. I'm still doing it, though. Still gonna do it. No attacks. Block with the fish, and then I can double spell next turn. If I draw land, I can even crack the food. And chump that for now. Okay. And it dies, huh? Deal. Oops. Don't really care. Feels good. Combat. Gain a life. Pass. Okay. Trying to stabilize here. Opponent drew 4 lands and all spells, so very lucky. Jesus Christ. Yep, I just needed them to draw a couple more lands here and I think we'd be okay, but they drew literal all action. Pretty annoying. Do this now, gain 3, make a blocker. Still keeping Fel on top. Okay, so I get to eat, chump. Yeah, I think I'm fine with that. Take a couple damage here, don't really care. Oh, is that going to deal 4? Oh, that deals 4 damage because this guy. Jesus Christ, are you lucky? Okay. I think I have to kill Flamecaller here. No, I gotta kill this guy, right? I don't know. Gotta try and kill them here. I just have to hope they don't have another removal spell. Draw land 1 time. Are you kidding? Thank you. Please don't have any more action. Oh, I hate you. Oh, right. It deals extra. Oops. Oh, dear God. Okay. That's not bad. That guy's got trample, though? I need to find another removal spell or I'm dead, right? Is this going to do extra damage? Raccoons deal that much damage plus 1. I'm going to gain 3. I think I'm still attacking here. Holy crap, is this close? I don't think I can win this if they have any other interaction in their hand. Uh-huh. Yeah, that'll do it. God damn it. Yep, too much damage. We didn't have our life gain on early enough. My opponents just had so much action. I couldn't compete with all that action they had. This guy's gonna deal 7 to me. Okay. Little late to the party, bud. Little late to the party. Okay. Darn. And that's the draft. So we go 4-3, sadly. Oh well. Not sure if I could have changed the outcome of any of those games. Some of them were just bad draws. Some of them were... One of them might have been my mistake, but I still think it was pretty hopeless. We were probably like 5% to win that game. But that's the draft. So I will see you in the next one. Thank you for watching. Peace. Okay, that's for YouTube. Now, what do I do? Now we can play some standard, I think. So let's get this BLB draft out of here. And what are we going to jam in standard? Sure. A bunch of packs I could open. The decks I wanted to try and mess with were Blue-White Artifacts, the Control deck. Squirming Emergence is a deck I was messing around with last time before we stopped, right? I like the Squirming deck. I'm not a fan of Vaultborn. I don't know what else I could put at the top end other than Vaultborn to be good in this deck. Something in these colors, like we lost Titan of Industry. That's what I would play here. Is there a big green creature that brings back... Yeah, I've got to cut Paw Patch here, unfortunately. It's not a permanent. I could play Bonnie Paul in the main, I guess. I don't know. Maybe it's a Bonnie Paul or something. I'll try this. Try the Squirming Emergence. Oh, I only have 13 cards in my sideboard. Hold on. Oh, and there's still one of these in here. Tishana's, Terratide, Elesh Norn. Frillback is good. But I don't think I have another one. I don't really want to crap. Oh, I do have another one. Okay. Let's put another Frillback in there. And... I don't know. I just want... I basically just want to kill all the... Oh, I don't have these. Okay, never mind. I want to kill enchantments and artifacts. Is there another dude that ETBs to do that? I'm not sure. Anyway, I was talking about drafting Bloomborough, and this is the beer we're sipping on as we draft Bloomborough here. Let me just turn off the filter so you can actually see the can. It's a trash panda, that's right. The raccoon tribe, or a clan, or whatever, kindred. It's a beer now, Trash Panda. Look, he's going through that trash. He's going through that trash finding gold. 5.5% hazy IPA. This is from Parallel 49. I love drinking woodland creature beer while I draft Bloomborough. It's great. All right. And what are we going to put in this sideboard? Terratide Eclipse. Could put another Eclipse, I suppose. One more Duress, maybe? What else could I play here? Some huge thing. Some gigantic thing that, I don't know, might be good in certain matchups. Vaultborn? I don't need another Vaultborn, right? What else would be good here? Bruno, what's up? I don't know what to put in my sideboard. I could put more Tidebinders, I suppose. People are going to bring in Graveyard Hate against me, but I can't really do anything about it because it's going to be like Tranquil Frillback and stuff, right? So maybe instead of Duress, I'll try like Dreams. Duress out, please? Try Dreams so we can take their Frillbacks. Sure. I don't know. Let's just do that. We'll get into some games here, see how it goes, and tune from there. Find match, ranked. We're in Diamond still. I'm just playing a bunch of different decks. I'm not sticking to one deck, which is probably why we're still in Diamond. I should just play the best deck that I have. But, well, Trash Panda, Bruno, is the nickname. Trash Panda is the nickname for raccoons in in Canada for sure, and I think mostly North America. Because they look like a panda. A panda bear has like the dark circles around its eyes. So the raccoon almost looks like a panda, but all the raccoons in the cities, they just go through the trash. They're just trash monsters, right? And so Trash Panda, that's why it's called that. Yeah. So it is the Trash Panda is a raccoon. Look at in Bloomborough. Haven't you seen all the cards, Bruno, that reference trash? Like the raccoon, the red-green legendary raccoon that's like trash tactician or something? Like that kind of crazy shit. That they're leaning into that. The Magic set is actually leaning into the raccoon being a Trash Panda kind of thing, right? Okay. Double Squirming in hand with two Picklock Pranksters is nice. Maybe playing against Jeskai Control here? No idea. Should I Whale? I think I should just wait till their end step and Picklock here. See what they do. Oh. They missed their land drop. I can take a whale. I'm gonna whale on you. I think I can ditch that. And could jam the picklock, but I think I'm just gonna go picklock next turn. Lands? Oh, they didn't draw land. That sucks. We're not gonna have a real game here. I'm assuming this is Jeskai Prowess, but surely they have stuff they could play on too. Might be Jeskai Control, and that's why they're not playing anything here. I don't know. But yeah, that's the whole kind of, it's like slang term for raccoon is trash panda, because they kind of look like pandas, right? Okay, they get mana screwed game one, not much of a game. I don't know what I'm playing against here, so if it's Convoke, I could bring in Malicious Eclipses and Terror Tide. I don't know what I'm playing against yet. So I think I'm just gonna run it back here. And we'll see what happens. Yeah, the Trash Panda IPA. This company, Parallel 49, does a bunch of different beers that are really weird. You've seen me show them on stream many times, I'm sure, if you're a regular here. Jerkface 9000. And that's the name of a beer. Filthy Dirty. Hello Kitty. Or no. Hello Kitty? Space Kitty. Space Kitty. That's it. But there are no cats in Bloomborough, so I stick to the raccoon, the Trash Panda IPA. Brewed in the finest dumpsters. Opponent's going deep on the sideboarding. How does he... I guess they know that I'm Reanimator at this point, right? And for those of you paying attention, who were here in my stream a few days ago, we had a meeting with a mortgage broker. I'm looking at buying a house, and we got great news. We're gonna be able to actually secure a mortgage, and we're gonna go house shopping later this year. That's a big deal for us. It's very hard in Vancouver to find a nice house. We're looking at not even a house; it's a condo, basically a 2-bedroom condo, and one full bath, one half bath, and like a den. The whole thing is like 1,200 square feet, maybe 1,300 square feet, and for that much space, for that size of a condo, it's going to be about 750,000, maybe 800. That's how crazy the real estate market is here. So we're looking at a house like that. We're going to still have to take out a big mortgage and everything, but it's not even a house. Like, I grew up in Winnipeg, where the property value, everything was so cheap. My parents had, 2-story house with a yard, front yard, backyard, the whole bit for, 180 grand or whatever. Yeah, let's go for founding here, see what happens. Presume they're going to counter this, right? Nice. Get to cast Picklock here. Okay. I'll take a whale. And the next phase mills 4, and hopefully I mill either a Squirming Emergence. Oh, what the hell is this? Now I see black. Wait, and what? Assassin's Trophy. It's Domain? What am I playing against here? I think it's Domain. Okay, nothing great there. I think I'm gonna go Founding again, and I'm gonna Whale. See if they interfere with this. Oh, maybe now they think they have a negate, sure. They think I need to make a land drop there or something. So be it. They negate that. They need to be saving negate for my Squirming Emergence, so I'm assuming they have another one. No idea what this is, though. Green, black? Yeah, they're just 5 color. But I'm not seeing a bunch of Surveil lands, so I'm wondering what's going on there. Okay, so let's get green. We've got Whale of the Forgotten fully powered up now. Our graveyard is stacked. 1 Atraxa, only 1 reanimation target, but... Founding can cast the Whale. Oh, Bitter Triumph out of my yard? Yeah, no, I can't play it. Okay. Let's whale. We get to do all of it. They discard. We look at the top thing. We can't bounce a permanent because there are no permanents on the board. Let's see what we find. If I find an untapped blue source, I'll play Picklock Prankster. But maybe they counter this again, hoping I don't have a land drop this turn. This is a nice little 2-for-1 here. They discard a card. I get to gain a card. But, oh, they let me have it. Nice. Yeah, I guess I'll keep the land. Milling Atraxa number 2. And then let's jam the Picklock here and pass. Okay, Cruelty of Gix next turn gets Atraxa back. So if they tap out here, we've got Atraxa, and that's probably the game. But if they don't tap out, then we'll see. Might even Cruelty look at their hand, but they haven't shown me any creatures. I think they're a very controlling deck. Oh boy, and there's Squirming Emergence. What should I bait with here? I think before I cast Squirming, I'm gonna go for Cruelty. Use all my mana, see what they have, and see what they do about this. They can't let this resolve. We could just get an Atraxa into play. Oh boy. Okay, I'm actually gonna look at their hand first. See what they have going on there. I could just bring Atraxa back right now, of course, but why? No need. Show me what you're working with. What a bizarre deck. Nothing. Okay, great. So there's some domain deck that's not amazing here. Wow. So I've just got guaranteed Atraxa. They can leyline Atraxa, of course. The Beanstalk, fine. Cruelty of Gix, Demonic Tutors. What am I going to find here? Maybe another whale, to be honest. They leyline? Oh, they're going to leyline my Cruelty? Wow. Okay. Whale's pretty gross. It bounces any permanent, right? Non-land permanent, yeah. So maybe I just go... Well, now they bounce that, so I can't get it back. I should just play Atraxa here, right? Atraxa? Play untapped blue source here. Not the best Atraxa in the world. Okay, I can whale. Yeah, let's take whale. Could take another one of those. Yeah, this is so nasty. Bounce the ley line. I guess that gives them their ley line back. But then I just get Cruelty back. Yeah, they discard a card. Yeah, let's just do this. Cruelty comes back. Now, I know they don't have any creatures or anything, so why don't I just go DT here? And then my DT can get maybe another Squirming Emergence. This is putting something in my hand. Probably Founding. Take another Whale. Whale is so ridiculous. Founding lets me cast the Whale. I'm just going to take Whale. Whale is insane in this deck. Okay, Demonic Tutor trigger. Doing big things here. Squirming Emergence, very powerful deck. This thing is awesome. If you can fully power this up for 2 mana, it's so good. Yeah, they can leyline here, but they've got to be very careful. I can just bounce the leyline again, and they're going to take Cruelty. Okay, so here's Cruelty, Demonic Tutor trigger. Do I take Portal, Bonnie Paul? I'm just going to take another Squirming Emergence, right? Could take another Whale here, but I already have one. Let's just take Squirming. Swing for 1, pass. They're in deep shit. I've got 7 cards. Cruelty in my hand. 1 with the Multiverse I want to discard. Target opponent discards a card. Yeah, you can't target yourself. Ooh. Here comes the life gain train. But I've got an Atraxa swinging. This is going to be very tough for them to win. 5, 6, 7. So I really should get my Cruelty back here. And then look at their hand, right? Thinking. I should just whale and look at their hand again. I really should. This is just such crazy card advantage too. Bounce leyline, target them. Let's go to, yeah, phase 1. Trigger on the stack. I can't see the trigger because it's behind this goofy animation. Whale of the Forgotten, for some reason, has this giant thing around the edges. The effect. Some cards just randomly have that. Maybe because it's descended 8 here. I guess I'll take Harvester. Put the other two in the yard. 24 cards in deck. Cruelty gets to take a look. You have Atraxas? I heard you got some Atraxas hanging out over there. They toss the Pillage. I can't take Binding, but sure. They play it in response. Gain a couple life. Mm-hmm. Ah. No, you may not gain 10. You may not pass go, and you may not collect 200. I'm going to pass here. Sunfall is one of their only outs that they could draw. Doppelgang's pretty gross too. They could copy my Atraxa, but that's not going to save them here. I can just kill their Atraxa and kill them, or put them really low. I really should put a Restless Reef in my sideboard. Oh, they top deck the Sunfall. You luck sack. Wow. That is very lucky. Okay. 3, 4, 6, 7. I don't think I want to do anything about that. Sure. Opponent gets very lucky right there. Sure. You top deck Sunfall. Draw a card. Get a 2/2 here, sure. I don't need to mill anymore, so I don't think I'm gonna cycle Picklock. What do I have in my deck here? Yeah, there's nothing I want. I just want to draw the big stuff, right? Okay, they leave a card on top. Land. So I can put Atraxa back into play. I could put... Like, I guess Atraxa is my only big thing, right? They have Doppelgang. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So they can go... 2, 4, 6, 8. One with the Multiverse is very tempting here. Cruelty of Gix is interesting as well. Like, I could go to DT. I should just Atraxa here, I think. Let's just get an Atraxa back into play. Alright. Good. Now we can discard some stuff. Maybe I do play Cruelty here as well. Look at their hand. I'm sure I can't take anything, but you never know. It's Repulsive Mutation. Dear God. Okay, we can discard the one with the Multiverse and Terror Tide. All right. Now I can bring back the one with the Multiverse. That's pretty good. Oh, I should have discarded Portal. Whoops. I forgot I had the Portal in my hand now. That was dumb. What am I going to Demonic Tutor for next turn? Maybe Vaultborn? Maybe Whale? We'll see. It's going to be tough for them to beat all these Haymakers. They've got the counter spell in hand. They top deck something here. They've got Pillage the Bog, which is pretty good. They could just Doppelgang X's 2. That's not that bad. Just copy Atraxa Leyline. I think that's what I'd do. Could copy my Cruelty of Gix, but that doesn't really do anything. Because we have Squirming Emergence. Yeah. Atraxas. 36 cards in their deck. I don't know, maybe I need a Jason here just to help me not deck against opponents that have less card draw, less self-mill. Like, we're getting really low really quickly. Like, if they stabilize here, I don't know if I have enough cards in my deck to beat them. It's not that their cards are going to matter here, it's just I'm going to deck myself. No, because they're gaining so much life from Cornucopias. Up the Beanstalk draws them a ton of cards. They get Niv-Mizzet, sure. I have a Founding. Okay, I have one Founding in my deck, which can cast Terror Tide out of the yard to sweep if I have to. Another Doppelgang? Oh, are you ever lucky? Okay. I you know, usually these decks only play one, but I guess they're siding in more, maybe? I have no idea. They've got negate, but oh, they're tapped out here. It doesn't matter. Restless Cottage? Wow. Maybe this person just doesn't have the lands. They must not. Their mana's atrocious. You can't play a creature land in the domain deck. That's batshit. I think they probably just don't have enough actual surveil lands here. That's going to be a common problem until, yeah, I don't know, a few months in. They discard a bunch of cards. There's the Founding. I think I'm just gonna Squirming Emergence the one with the multiverse into play. They have another ley line though. So many options here. I could jam Bonnie Paul. And then just kill this thing. It's tempting. I think I'm gonna do that. Let's play Bonnie Paul. I'll pay 3 life. Okay. Pass. So they have a full grip. They've got Doppelgang. That's a lot of life. Portal to Phyrexia deals with that. They can negate my portal, but then I just Squirming Emergence it back, right? Sure. I guess this is for Niv Mizzet, so you can cast it out of the yard? That seems crazy. Actually, no, that's actually pretty good. That's like a hard counter with Niv Mizzet, right? That's quite interesting. Oh yeah, because it counts power. It doesn't have to give tokens. So you can just go green, blue, counter anything, right? Because anything unless they pay 5. That's interesting. Well, if I hardcast the portal... Do I have another portal in my yard? No. Damn. Okay. Let's go to combat here. Punch. Okay. Hand or graveyard, huh? I guess I'll do this. I guess I should have played this pre-combat, but... I think this 10-10 is not going to connect here, but we'll see, I guess. Yeah, sure. Okay. They've got 4 mana up. They've got blue off the cornucopia, so they can still negate here, or whatever, repulsive mutation. Down to 25 cards. Sure. Ditch it. What to do? I really needed another portal in the yard here. Let's go for Squirming Emergence. I might be able to squirm the one with nothing here if they let me. And if that happens, or one with the multiverse, and then if that happens, I can just free cast Portal out of my hand, right? And they can negate it, but then I can Squirming back the Portal. Yeah. Okay, they negate this. That's fine too. And then we go Squirming. 1. They can Repulsive Mutation. And then I'll go Founding, target them, maybe? It's interesting. They've got 2 mana up here. They can spend their last 2 mana to counter with Repulsive Mutation. See if they do it. They know I can slam the portal. Yeah, they have no choice. We have to discard another card. Good. Okay, so next turn we can Founding. Actually, what am I saying? I can do it right now. Go to Chapter 2 and mill them. I have enough stuff in my deck. Oh, I milled 4 lands off the top of their deck. That's unlucky. Still, putting them a little closer here to us killing them. I really should have 1 Jace. I should have 1 Jace in this deck to bring back over and over and mill them out with the Squirming Emergence. I just having 1 Jace gives us such a good win. Instead of like Bonnie Paul or something, I could have Jace, right? I think that's much better. All right, let's see what they do. They're at 20. They know that Founding is going to trigger, so they can leyline the Founding. They don't have any counter magic anymore that I can see, so I'm going to be able to Portal here. They've used 2 negates already? 2. I bet you they don't side in more than 2. Interesting. 1 Jace would have killed you with his Doppelgang? Oh, that's true, if I had it in play still. But I think I just... you play Jace in this deck and you just minus all immediately and it goes to the graveyard. And then you bring it back with Squirming Emergence. That's how you actually deck them. You don't leave Jace sitting in play. So, yeah, you're right, though. If I left Jace sitting in play and they could Doppelgang, that would be the end of me. But that's why... usually in this deck, you just always immediately minus all, right? Sometimes in the early game against certain decks, you might play Jace just to dig yourself, like to mill yourself and dig into, you know, now I can Squirming for X is 7. But a lot of games, you know, I don't think Jace, you use Jace as a win con by just like immediately minus all and then just bring it back a bunch of minus all. I really should just have 1 just to do that to these late game decks because they can't beat that, right? Jace comes into play, they can't leyline it because I have priority. I'm -5, it's gone. And then they have to either counter my 3 mana sorcery. It's pretty tough to counter this. You need a negate, like hard counter for this, right? Even something like whatever that goofy nonsense was they're playing, Repulsive Mutation. That's a sweet little, cute little card in this deck, but it's still like X is 5. Like I could just Squirming Emergence and pay 5 here easily, right? They would have to have a bunch more mana up, and their counter spell ends up costing, you know, a ton of mana. It's the reason Syncopate sucks and never sees any play. The only decks that ever play Syncopate are like, oh yeah, nice, are decks that that make a ton of mana. So like Mind Splice decks and stuff. Yeah, I really needed Jace here. It's too bad, but whatever. Get to play Portal here. They tapped out for us. Sure. And then I get to start putting stuff onto the battlefield. They do have another ley line. They made a... oh, they're just going to mill me out. Yeah, that works too. Sure. It's not lethal, though. That's only 12. So I'm not dead here. Mm-hmm. Sure. Mm-hmm. Okay. What else you got? Doppelgang next turn kills me, I guess? Oh, yeah, they have another one in their hand, so I think I am going to die here. Nice. I like this evolution of the Niv Mizzet deck. Yeah, let's just end the game here. We'll go to game 3. Now that I know what they're actually doing, maybe we can combat that. But again, I feel like I'm really missing Jace here. Tranquil Frillback comes in. Apparently their domain. Tidebinder comes in. Dreams is pretty good. Oh no, Duress is much better than Dreams. Dreams is not good. Terror Tide comes out. Bitter Triumph was kind of shitty. Elesh Norn, I guess, is insane. Bonnie Paul. Portal is not amazing here. I mean, it brings stuff back, which is great, but I guess it does kill Niv Mizzet. One with the multiverse is going to just get eaten by a ley line. We'll take that out. Harvester of Misery we don't need. So I will play maybe something like this. Negate, not bad, but... Terror Tide eats a Niv Mizzet, but... Tempted to keep in Terror Tide, but I don't know. Am I just going to rely on only Portal to do it? Yeah, maybe I will keep in like 2 Terror Tide. I'll put in 1 Negate here, see what happens. I gotta negate Doppelgang, right? Or duress it out of their hand. Oh yeah, I've seen a bunch of people playing Niv Mizzet. A lot of different versions on the ladder right now. I've seen a bunch of people playing it, but a lot of the lists look different because again, you can build like there's so many different gold cards you could play. This person's playing Repulsive Mutation, and the more I saw, like the more I think about it, the more I like that. Actually, I think Repulsive actually works. I was trying the white-black discard spell. Like I was trying that deck a while ago now, but now I'm seeing it everywhere. It's great. Really slow. Super slow hand. I'm gonna mulligan this. Yeah, this is better. Okay, so let's go Hedge Maze. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that. I mean, that just lets us dig. Big time. Let's do this now. I should probably play a white mana in my deck as well, just to hardcast Atraxa and play Elesh Norn. I can only cheat in Elesh Norn, that's it. Nice draw. Fairy was a huge draw here. Because we get to go Founding into Prankster here now. And the Prankster just filling our yard is insane, right? Nice. Get another Prankster. Don't need that terror. Okay. Our Cruelty in the yard. Not the worst. Okay. But yeah, I think I should play 1 Jace in the deck. I think it's just a really easy win con to just play basically for free in the deck. It's going to be perfect. Mill 4. 3 lands and a whale. Jeez. Okay. No land kind of sucks here, but I get to cast another Picklock. Squirming in hand? Okay, so I can cast the Atraxa out of my yard if I can find a way to put it in the yard. Damn it. I top deck Atraxa, but we're going to be milling another 4 cards this turn. So if I mill something huge, I can just squirming it back, right? El Queso!
Oh, sí. El queso. Es mucha. Delicioso. I don't know how to say. Thank you for the follow, buddy.
I love cheese. Cheese is delicious. Okay, let's mill 4 first. Make sure we get this order correctly, right? Nope, I have to target first. Okay. I guess I'll target one of these. Mill myself. Right, I have to target for it to go on the stack, so that doesn't make any sense. Okay, now we got a portal. Portal's pretty interesting. Okay. Let me look at the battlefield here. They have no blue... Oh, they do have blue mana off Cornucopia, right? I don't have a ton to bring in here. I think I'm just going to whale. So I am going to cast this. I need to find a land. We can bounce... Oh, I could bounce my own Founding. That's kind of insane, isn't it? No, I want to bounce their Cornucopia, I think. Okay. They discard a card. We found our land. And I still get to look at the top 3 here on the end of this. Don't want Portal. I guess I'll take another Black Source. Okay, so I can leave up Negate here, which is nice. Oh, or I could have played this and then... No, I wouldn't be able to play it before this ticks up. Yeah, it doesn't matter. So that's interesting. I've got 2 portals in the yard. I can negate something here. I could negate the Ancient Cornucopia if that's what they play. They don't have blue mana here, so tempting. I think that's fine. I mean, if they give that to us back later, like if I bounce or kill that, that's amazing, getting a founding back, so I don't even mind them doing that. It already did its job. If they don't play a land here, I'm definitely negating that cornucopia. I might negate it even if they do play a land. Yeah, that's irrelevant. No. No blue mana for you. Wah wah. Alright, nice. So I've got Portal if I want here. But it doesn't do anything yet. I can't Bonnie Paul. I need to find a way to discard cards here. Son of a bitch. I could Squirming Emergence back a Founding. It's kind of interesting. Mill 4. And then just play the Squirming again off the Founding. So you can do some interesting things here. Like, I think this is actually the best play. Let's bring back Founding. And I'm going to go straight to this and mill 4. Oops. Can I target myself, though? Thanks. Okay. Okay, so now we can Squirming back a Cruelty, and then Cruelty can look at their hand, take something good. Okay, they're gonna kill that, sure. That lets us maybe Bonnie Paul next turn, we'll see. Oh, I should have cast this. Oops, I didn't use all my mana that turn. Could have played a Picklock there. Okay, so we kill their Cornucopia. They don't have blue or red mana here. So they can't, even with 5 lands in Cavern, they can't cast the Niv Mizzet off this. Stonebrain! Is that a real card? Dude, stop. Why do people play this card? It's terrible. Take Atraxa? What could you possibly take? Squirming Emergence? I guess is the best thing they could take, right? But we can still beat them without Squirming Emergence. Yikes. 4 mana and a card to basically do nothing here. Not good. But I like it. As their opponent, I think I win this game. Look at my deck, dude. They're looking at it right now going, oh, Atraxa doesn't even matter. They're just going to kill me with a number of other things. Oh, did I just draw the basic? I have no more basic lands in my deck. Okay. BP? Okay. See if we can end things with a BP here. They're looking for blue-red mana. Let's see if they find it. Any lands? Y'all got any more of them lands? Ooh, plotting. Okay. Ooh, Duress is nice. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Fabled Passage has no cards to fetch here. So let's Duress them. See what's up. Get the Surveil here. Do not want. Hit ya. Pass. Gonna Fairy End Step here. I have 16 cards in my deck. I've got to be a little bit careful. Maybe I don't Fairy. Yeah, go look. They've got to take a Sunfall here to not die, so that's what they're gonna get. And then what do I do? Do I Fairy? I think I do Fairy End Step. I've only got 2 Squirming Emergences in the yard, so I have 2 more in my deck. Yeah. Yeah, I've got 2 more Squirming Emergence, so I definitely cast Fairy here, right? So let's stop on their end step. Hey, Comfy, how you doing? Gonna have to lurk because Fuge is happening? Oh, thank you, appreciate you. And I love Fuge. I'm jealous. Enjoy your Fuge. Hopefully it's delish. I love all the Fuge from all the different nations. Very few Fuge do I not like. And we get it. Okay, we don't need more clapping. Yes, we got it. Squirming Emergence emerges. Squirming. I can't do... We need like a squirming, some kind of emote, or... maybe I'll do a gif of me like the Ace Ventura when he's coming out of the, you know, the rhino's womb or whatever he was. Okay, let's jam a Jason here. I think that's the card. I was like, what should I play? I could play one of these, one of those, blah, blah, blah. Bonnie. I kind of still love you, Bonnie. Kind of still love Bonnie, though. Should I just ditch Bonnie? Okay, Bonnie, go to the board. Oh, and we've got the old board bug again. Welcome to Magic on Arena. Jace, you know I can't say no to you, Jace. I can never say no to you. Maybe I should put another Jace on the board, actually. That's perfect. Streams of Steel and Oil sucks ass. Let's put Jace on the board. All the Jaces. Okay, now I feel good. Now we're better. This feels much better. Squirming. We're gonna emerge squirming into the mythic ranks. Slimy and disgusting, flopping around on the floor. That's our deck. It feels great. This person's like, oh my god, I'm so close to mythic. I just need to win one more game. Oh god, I hope their deck isn't very good. I really need this. I've been playing this game for hours, for days, weeks. I'm gonna keep this. And I'm gonna kick the shit out of this person. No, this is a slow hand. Oh, good. They're playing a deck that doesn't have a high power spike here. It's, Yeah, I am going to Surveil, actually. Don't need that. So, yeah, Black-White mid-range. I love playing against mid-range decks. Their power does not go very high on the old power spike-o-meter. Oh, yeah, I'm doing that. Oh, yeah, casting that. Pondering, because of course I am. Cruelty's interesting. I'm just gonna take Picklock here. Really want to discard this Vaultborn, but what are you gonna do? You don't do anything. Great. Okay, pass. I can cast Squirming Emergence here. Right now, Squirming only for 4, but end step I'm gonna go Picklock, Mill. And we're going to have a lot of shit in the yard. I might be able to slam an Atraxa here on turn 4. We'll see. Oh, and you're green. Oh my god, it's full-on junk. Full junk? Never go full junk. Don't ever... Oh, and you're playing that thing main deck? Son of a bitch. Yeah, sure. Well, we no more Atraxa on turn 4, but the good news is they're playing Paw Patch formation and Tarians. And I shouldn't laugh. And Tarian's Journal. It's Tarian's Journal. They're gonna read us their diary entries. Sack another artifact or creature. I've seen this deck. So this deck did well in the last tournament, the Japanese, big tournament that happened last weekend. But I don't know. This is one of those cards that Japanese pros put in their decks and grinders that like just should not be in the deck. It's just that's what people do. I don't know. I'm not a fan of Tarian's Journal. I'm sorry. I think it's terrible. That's a draft card. Thank you. Yes, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna go black here. Triple blue. Yeah, I'm gonna go black. I have wastes in hand. Okay, so we've got Picklock on end step. Let's just jam a Picklock now. Pass. End step, we mill. And then if I've got Cruelty next turn, right? I'm just slamming Atraxa. So green, white, and black. They've got to play a Forest and a Tranquil Fieldback. Exile my yard. Oh. Allowed. That can be scary against my deck if they ever get to 7 mana. Way off of that. Oh, hello. Wow. Really? Are we gonna... I'm gonna eat my words. Mark my words. You may cast a creature spell from your graveyard this turn. If you do it, ends with a finality, it's a vampire. That is... Okay, you're flipping it. You're discarding 3 cards, and they have no creatures in the yard. So they basically go, I'm all in. I'm all in on this. I guess they just want to ramp to 7, right? Because they want to put my cards into play with Virtue. That's not going to happen. That said, I'm a Sultai deck. I don't have a lot of ways to deal with an enchantment in play. Oh. Well, okay then. So let's go Squirming. 1 with the multiverse. Free spells? Free spells! This. Thank you. Come on now. Discard my hand to journal. What? What? Oh, you were talking about Paw Patch? Yeah, Paw Patch is good in standard, though. That's the fucked up thing. Like, in that tournament last weekend, you saw people main decking 4. Willie Edel, a very well-known Hall of Fame. I think is he in the Hall of Fame, Willie Edel? No, maybe not. But just like a fucking, he's been on the Pro Tour train, the gravy train for like 20 years, that guy. Brazilian pro, really good. He played 4 Paw Patch in the main deck of his Domain deck. He got top 8 the last time he played Domain in Standard, didn't he? No, not the last Pro Tour. Maybe it was it the last Pro Tour? The last Standard Pro Tour. I think he got top 8 with Domain, right? He was literally playing the exact same deck he was crushing the online challenges with, and then he just took it into the Pro Tour and like did well. Was that maybe the tour before that? Maybe that was the one before that, but I think it's good. Yeah, exactly, Clench. It is good. It's funny because against me, it's not good. It's not punishing me. But right now, all of those class enchantments from the new set are so ridiculous. The green one's insane. The black one's seeing a ton of play. The white one is busted. The white one is so gross. It's like the actual card advantage engine for control. Abzan midrange. Can they ever beat Jace? Can I just bring in a bunch of Jaces and mill the shit out of them? I'm going to take out Terror Tide. Bitter Triumph I might keep. Bring in the Jaces. I don't need Harvester. They're going to have Leyline. Oh, no. What do they even play? I looked at this list before. What are they playing? They have the enchantment. They have the white enchantment, right? The Caretaker's Talent or whatever it's called. Normally against mid-rangey or this kind of a ramp, it's like Abzan Control. It's like a late game deck. I'd like Tidebinder. I'd like Duress. But Frillback could be interesting. Why do I feel like they're going to have a bunch of enchantments and artifacts? I'm going to try 1 Frillback and let's just run it back. Put all the Jaces in. Take Caretakers. Yep, that's what I'm saying. Yep. Yeah, the black one is good. The black one, there's a bunch of discard decks. Now, that said, if you want me to rank these archetypes on the ladder, like in terms of the shells that they're in and how powerful they are, I think the discard decks are definitely a step below the white-based decks, the green-based decks. Like, Golgari is probably the best deck in Standard right now. Golgari midrange. It's that or maybe some flavor of Domain, but there's so many versions of Domain. Some of them are like stock, basically. That was the one that Willie Edel was playing. It was like a stock version just playing Paw Patch Patrol. And there's like the Niv Mizzet versions, which are a kind of totally different angle, but the life gain in the Niv Mizzet decks is so real, like you cannot discount that life gain. Like you have to like if I'm playing a deck that's relying on damage, I just can't win against a bunch of Ancient Cornucopias and doppelganging Ancient Cornucopia. Like forget it, right? You've got to go super fast under them. Like Boros Convoke might be fast enough, but a lot of the other decks aren't. Gruul Aggro could be. I think I'm going to keep this on the draw. It's a little obviously land light, but this is a good hand. We draw a big thing, we discard it to Bitter Triumph, and then we reanimate. That said, they gave me 0 targets for this card in game 1, so I might be dumb for keeping it in, but I want a way to discard this. This deck, used to play things like what was it called? The blue-green like adventure reindeer. Was it a reindeer? Stag. Something stag. Honor-bound stag or something. The first versions of this Squirming Emergence deck had like a couple of those, but that card fucking sucks. Like very quickly I cut that from all my decks. It's not good enough. And then they printed that blue-black like Whale of the Forgotten. That thing is the new hotness. Yeah, that buddy. You heard me. You heard what I said. So you showed up. I like that. If I find a Founding of the Third Path, we're in great shape here. Sure, let's negotiate. I'll bend over and you do your thing. No lube? Of course not. Okay. 2 mana. Confusion, as they don't know what to take. I don't know what I would take. I don't know. Yeah, maybe Archaeologist. One of my 2 mana plays, right? So, yeah, that's pretty good. I know they're not going to be negating me or Tidebinding or doing any weird shit. So I can just do this. 2 mana discard, huh? Don't know about that. Whale. Okay, so I have a land drop. I'm still gonna whale here. Let's ponder. Super ponder here. I don't mind milling the prankster because it's a permanent, right? If I mill the land as well, then it's so greedy. It's too greedy. I have an Atraxa in the yard. I could put 2 more permanents in the yard. That gets Squirming Emergence up to 6. I'm very close to slamming Atraxa very early here. I think I'm going to take Whale. I'm a greedy bastard. If I didn't draw the land that turn, I would not be taking Whale here, but I'm just going to... I'm going to be greedy here. I would love to find a land, but this gets us up to 7. So I can Squirming Emergence Atraxa turn 4 here, like just natural. They scoop. They know I have Squirming Emergence, and they know if they can't take it from my hand, I'm going to bring back Atraxa. They just scoop. Yeah, Atraxa's a stupid card. Once that card rotates, then maybe these decks won't be quite as powerful. But how do you beat a turn 4 Atraxa? It's very tough. They can kill it, but that doesn't matter. All right, keep rocking it. We win. Congrats to those who bet on yes. Will we win this match? Get your bets in. Here we go. I bet 10k on yes. What? Didn't I hit? Did I not hit enter? Yes, there it is. Okay. Fat fingered that one. Dr. Bill. It's Dr. Phil's poor cousin from the country. Dr. Bill. You thought Dr. Phil was a fucking idiot? Get a load of it. No, I'm sorry, Dr. Bill. I'm sure you're a very nice man. You're a professional. I'm just, I'm riffing off your name. Don't take it personally. If you are out there, if you pop into my channel, don't. Your name rhymes with Dr. Phil. It was low hanging fruit. I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep this on the draw. I'm gonna keep this in the dark. We don't know what we're playing against here. Boros. Boring. Alright. I will kill them with my removal spells. Ideally, if I Terror Tide, I win the game. Probably, like very close to winning the game. If I slam a turn 4 Atraxa, that's probably also winning the game. Oh, never mind. What? Not Boros. It's green-white! Human cookies. Golems with food on top. Okay. Spicy, Dr. Bill? Where did you say you graduated med school? You're prescribing cookies? You're the best doctor I've ever had. I'm gonna kill something now. So I'm gonna play this. We get to Bitter Triumph here. I love Founding of the Third Path. I fucking love this card. Discard. Let's pound this guy into dust. And you can spend your turn making that a 4/4 if you like. I allow it. I would love to draw a land. That would be super duper. Have not hit a land yet this game. Had 2 in our opener on the draw. So this is our 3rd crack at a land. 45% to hit. Come on, baby. Give me a land. One time. Give myself the Rudy Giuliani. Put that saliva all over my face. You guys see my tan? Do you see my tan running down my... No? Bunny corn! Holy crap, the hits keep on coming. Bunny corn, huh? Okay, land was clutch. Okay, mill myself. Squirming! Woo! Squirming's on 4. I think I'm just gonna go Founding again, right? And then cast Bitter Triumph, hit that bunny corn. Oh, Founding, you sexy beast. I love Founding of the Third Path. I'll just pay 3 life, I think. I don't want to discard these. Can I find a land one more time? Need a black source specifically here, but if I mill 4 off this Founding, I can maybe bring back Atraxa if we get lucky. We need 3 out of 4 of them to be permanents, but... yeah. Okay, that's a good card. I respect the shit out of Steel Seraph. That is a very annoyingly good card. Yeah. You get lifelink or whatever, sure. Life's not going to matter when I drop a 7-drop here. Okay, come on, baby. It doesn't matter what order I have to target to put this on the stack, so... I'm gonna target Bitter Triumph. I have a Squirming in my hand, so even if I do mill 3, I'll waste this. Oh yeah, that's 4 permanents. Oh, 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 oh god. Oh my god. Oh, should I portal? Oh, I'm just gonna portal here. I actually got up to 9. What's that? Now do you see the power of Squirming? I'm emerging. All right, got him. Easy. Good night, Dr. Bill. Shh. Only dreams now. Okay, what do we do about aggro here? Terror Tide comes in. Malicious Eclipse seems good. Really though? Can you? Yeah, Malicious Eclipse. Oof, it's risky. I mean, it will kill this once I wipe a bunch of other creatures out, but not killing this kind of rough. This grows. Maybe Malicious Eclipse is a little bit too unreliable here. I think am I not gonna play it? I'm not gonna Jace. Bonnie Paul might be good enough. Portal's insane. Harvester's insane. Okay, I think I might just keep it like this. I don't think I need this. Is Malicious Eclipse not good enough? Why do I feel like I'm going to have this in my hand and all their creatures are not going to be 2 toughness? And I'm going to go... Should have never listened to chat. What do you think? Frillback? I think I'd rather kill his creatures with sweepers. Right? Frillback just being like spot removal is not good enough. It needs to kill an artifact that is like, you know, Urabrask's Forge or whatever, like, you know, something that rests in peace against me. Something that's like literally just single-handedly winning the game. Seraph, it dies to Terror Tides, it dies to Bitter Triumph. Like, I have answers for that. I don't need to side in a card that's bad against everything else, right? The 4 life is, I guess it's okay, but no. No, this is a surgical tool for when they bring in graveyard hate and stuff. I think we're gonna go with this, but good idea. I like the suggestion. Like, don't feel bad about suggesting that. That makes sense, right? Kill the Seraph's a pain in the ass, but we do have answers for it. I have 6 clean ways to deal with it. Not to mention, you know, playing a giant thing and blocking. Ouch, this is rough. I can't keep this. Too many 7s. Too many big stuff. Oh god. Oh god, it stings. Oh, I'm going to 5. Keep it. Wow, these 3 spells are so good. Can I put 2 lands on the bottom? What if I do this and this? I can turn 2 Founding, cast Whale or Picklock. Probably Whale. Look for another land. It's greedy, but our deck is very cheap. Remember, all these 7 drops don't cost 7. 3 mana! We need to get to 3 mana to cast the... Squirming Emergence and slam a 7 drop. So we can do it on turn 4 consistently, right? Pretty consistently. Ah. 1 turn too soon. Need land here. Okay. You know, if you go Founding on turn 2, and then Pixie, Picklock, Prankster, whatever, mill 4, untap, trigger, mill 4, like you can put 8 cards in the yard and just go turn 3 land Atraxa. You can cast Atraxa on turn 3 in this deck if you're lucky enough. We did not draw any land though, so I've got a Whale here, and I'm going to try and find a land. It's more important to look for a land than to mill 4 right now. Okay, Squirming Emergence in the yard's not bad, because again, we can cast it off the Founding on chapter 3. We're going to mill 4 here. Double Bitter Triumph in the yard. I needed to mill these things and not the cheap interaction, but we did it the other way around. Because the Shuffler's rigged. I don't know how many people know this. If you're new to Magic, yeah, Arena's rigged apparently. Watch it on YouTube. I did my own research. It's a bunch of monkeys in the basement of the WotC headquarters in Seattle or Renton or whatever. Is it Renton? It's Renton, right? In the basement. It's not even on the elevator. You get down there. It's like bio, scanning to get through. And that's where those monkeys are. They're rigging the Shuffler. They know. Every time you draw, you need to draw a land. Nope. But then they give you one just to make you keep playing. Have you heard the crazy shit people spew on the internet? I'm sure you have. Pass. I had people come into my channel and they're like posting links to definitive proof that the shuffler is rigged. It's hilarious. Deck uses Rose Reliquary. Oh, really? Oh, really? Okay, green white, huh? I have not seen this version of like is it tokens? Is it artifacts? It's playing like a lot of weird nonsense. I don't know. It's playing too many things that don't seem like they like click together, you know? Like this thing wants to be in a different, like the cookies, blue-green cookies deck made a lot more sense for stuff like this. They're stuck on one land apparently, so I might have a chance this game. That's a lot of whiffs. Okay, Terratide's not bad. No untapped land. Instead, we draw. Okay, so I can just play Atraxa here though, right? Yay! Combo deck is busto. Combo deck is busto. 1, 2. I probably just take another Squirming here. I think I want another blue. Oh, I don't have blue. Okay. Play the Shores, and now finally I get to discard Portal. Great. I really don't need another Atraxa in my hand, but hey, the more the merrier, am I right? Oh, they drew a land. Can they kill Atraxa? Otherwise, I'd probably win the game. 2 mana. What could kill it for 2? That's the one! Hey! MTGO Beast calls it. There it is. Nice. Hey, you did it. 5, 6. Oh god, don't play another 1 mana artifact. That would be bad. I was like, I get to turn 3 Atraxa. They had 1 land and they're gonna kill me. They had 1 land and like 4 1-drops here, so I'm very close to dying now. Great. Let's play this. I'm gonna Terrortide here and wipe this, of course, but close. Hey, you rascal. You get an A for effort, buddy. Yeah. A for effort. Don't, like, they can't burn me out with green-white. Is there a hasty green dork that can kill me here? Questing Beast no longer in the format, pretty sure. My flashbacks, I'm never sure whether to trust them or not. Fucking Questing Beast. Just drop Portal back into play, maybe? God, I would love a way to get this shit in the yard. I think I'm just gonna drop Portal, right? And Founding? Should I Founding Mill? I should Founding Mill first, right? Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so Founding Mill myself. Yeah, nothing great. So let's just Portal. Bonk. Okay, now I start bringing back Atraxas. Or whatever's in my yard. What do I have? Nothing. Uh-oh. I'm bringing back Bunny Horn, I guess. Shit. Oh, man. I've got to be careful here. Oh, I should have a white source in my deck. I keep forgetting because I'm playing Fabled Passages. Just 1 white source lets me hardcast this in a lot of games. Rude! Does this hit a portal? Artifact or creature? Lies! Okay, I get to Squirming again here, though. So I'm just going to bring Portal back. I have another Portal, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that one. Again. How many? Duskrose Reliquary wrecking me right now. Like, absolutely demolishing me here. Okay. I'm going to cast this Picklock just so I have a goddamn blocker. Can I discard this Garbo, please? If I get 1 more land, then I can just hardcast these Atraxas off 1. Oh, God. I was a little bit scared there for a second. Crazy. Squirming to victory. The matchmaker's also rigged. Yes, of course it is. OP doing the 1 land. They almost beat me with 1 land. That was ridiculous. They had all 1-drops and then the Dusk Roses. Just eating artifact or creature. Okay. You know, like, come on. Ridiculous. It's too much. Lilia Vault. No, but okay, hold on. Let me put the white source in. I need to put one white source here. I should have done that a long time ago. Somebody suggested it. I don't remember who it was, and I was like, yeah, you're right. I should just play this. Okay, so one white source, and I cut. Oh, I also want to play Restless Reef, actually. One Restless Reef. So let's cut. I'm playing only 3 Fabled Passage, too, because of, even though it's amazing in our deck with the permanents, you just don't need it, and the mana is rough. Like, even 1 Plains here. Do I need this? It feels like I should play it. Okay, that's for the Reef. Then I gotta cut 1 basic. Yeah, blue and green are pretty important, but maybe I can cut 1 green. I'll cut 1 green here. We have 25 lands in this deck. Save. So what are we talking about? Ashore. The hold on, let me see. Darkslick? No. I have to keep. Blue-black is the most important because you need to play Whale or Founding or Picklock or all the two. This is a 2-drop, but it's not a card you play on 2, right? All of our 2-drops are blue. So I'm playing 4 of these. I could put more Sanctum, but green is our 3rd color, right? I mean, look at this. This is a blue-black Reanimator deck. We're just splashing green for the key reanimation piece. Having this on turn 3, pretty important. That's why we're playing so many green sources, despite not having the green. You know, this is a 7-drop. This is... We're obviously going to have double green by the, that stage. But this... I need it on 3, so you're playing a ton of green sources, but I don't want to play too many, like Botanical Sanctum and whatever. Hedge Maze. Maybe I shouldn't even be playing a Hedge Maze. Maybe I should be playing like an untapped green-blue duel. I'm going to try this. I think this is good. I'm going to keep the shores. I really want the untapped blue and black, especially blue, early. So I'm not going to cut. I could put, fast lands like this, but the green being the 3rd color. Fucking mess. Okay. Let's go back to the ladder and keep jamming here. Let's get the bets up. Keep winning. Nobody betting against me now. Okay, I'm going to bet no this time. Will we win this match? Get your bets in. I'll bet no. 10K. 8-ball, are we going to win this? Perhaps. You guys should bet on yes. That's what that looks like to me. So I think the reason Squirming Emergence is good right now is because nobody's playing Graveyard Hate, right? I am seeing almost none. We saw Temur Fireballs rotate out of Standard. We saw 4-color Legends with Slowgurk and all that crap rotate out of Standard. The Channel Lands and all that stuff. Nobody's, there are still decks that are operating a little bit out of the graveyard, but nobody's packing Graveyard Hate. So I feel like Squirming Emergence, when nobody's packing... Why am I doing this? I love that name. Great name. I'll play first. Oof. So we have the blue but no black. Eesh. Huh. I'm on the play. I got Picklock on 2 to mill. I get a spell, but I like this doesn't fix our mana. I think I'm gonna mulligan this. I could put Portal on the bottom, I think. Okay. Crack. I'm gonna get a black first, of course. The next Fabled Passage can get green. I just want blue-black on 2 so that I can do my thing over here. Logi Archaeologist is gonna be on 2, really, but... Yep, pick that lock. Let's Archaeologist. Get to work. See if we can find... this is gonna be non-creature, non-land card. I guess it's a Squirming Emergence in my hand. Okay. Ooh, Self-Mill. A little Self-Mill Mirror? Seed of Hope? Wait a minute. Are they playing Squirming Emergence? Why are you doing this to yourself? Yes! Sultai? Oh my god. Nice. Nice. Thanks, homie. Fist bump. Nice one. Let's emerge squirming together. I haven't milled anything too spicy here. I think I'm going to go End Step Prankster. I'm going to save Fabled Passage for next turn. I can get green. Okay, let's pass to them. I don't want to whale yet. Let's mill first with Prankster. Whale, of course, gets much better when you mill a bunch and then you can do it with all the modes. It's... Oh, dude. Okay, if we see white, that means they're playing the... What is the name of that card? Invasion of Tolvada. Invasion of Tolvada version of this deck. So that Invasion of Tolvada is interesting because you can put any non-land permanent into play. So if you just Squirming Emergence for 5, you can put the invasion into play, and then the invasion will put your portal or your one with the multiverse or whatever into play, right? So it's kind of like you're taking another step, but it's like Cruelty of Gix, basically, right? That version is worse, I feel. It's just not as good. Okay, I'm going to take Picklock here. Okay, let's go get green. I have white in my mana base, but I'm not doing the Tolvada thing. I think you should just be all in on the other stuff. Okay, let's pass. I'm going to set up with Prankster again. Try and mill something huge for Squirming Emergence right now. They Seed of Hope. Ooh, there's a portal. That's not amazing. They get a Squirming back. They have 7 cards in the yard. 1, 2... So they have 4 permanents. Not amazing. Their deck is much worse at putting permanents in the yard. I think you're better off just going all in on permanents and not doing a bunch of this shit. Seed of Hope and all that. And then trying to daisy chain the reanimate through a Tolvada. I like just going direct. Like Cruelty of Gix is kind of the same thing, but at least Cruelty you can play like you just slam it and go phase 1. Let me look at your hand. Let me Demonic Tutor. Like Cruelty of Gix is way better than Invasion of Tolvada, right? Like they're not even in the same ballpark. So it's like, why? And then your mana gets worse because you've got to play a bunch of white duels. I don't think it's as good. I could be wrong. We might lose. You know, who knows? But I'm not a fan of the white version. I've seen it before. I played it before. But yeah. Reanimate is the way, Mentor John. Thank you, buddy. Some white decks are playing Sarah sideboard. Sarah? Sarah who? Oh, there's a Jace. Okay, probably going to have to Bitter Triumph this. Let's see what they do. They're not going to mill me, that's for sure. Yeah, they're going to mill themselves. Great. There's the Invasion of Tolvada. Yeah, that's what they're doing here. So now Squirming does cast it, but see what I mean? They're at 7. They could have just Squirming for a Traxa already. Like, why would you, weird. Let me see here. I have nothing in my graveyard yet. Hold on a sec. You know what? I'm going to Picklock first. Let's see what we mill here. Okay, never mind. Terrible. They're just gonna bring it back, but how much I can do? So I can emerge for 8 here, but I have nothing good to bring back. Isn't that sad? Harvester. Not amazing. Shit. They're bringing back a Traxa, huh? So they just milled better than us, and that's it. We're not going to be able to win this? I don't know. Maybe we can still win this. Both of our decks are so insane. Let me see if I can find a land here on the top, in the top 3. Yeah, that's land. Okay. Surveil. You know what? I'm going to keep that on top. No attacks. We have lots of permanents, 10 permanents in the yard. I don't need to keep super milling here. And that mill land might actually be good. They're going to bring back Atraxa, of course. We're going to Terror Tide wipe. And around we go. They're going to Founding of the Third Path back the Squirming Emergence. And it's going to come down to Jace milling, I think. It's going to come down to who can reanimate Jace more times. They go Atraxa here, yep. And that was what I would do, I think. Tempest Heart. That's what the reindeer was called. It's an elk, not a reindeer. The ancient one? Oh, dude. What are you doing? Okay. They're all in on the mill. Holy shit, the ancient one. Wow, I don't like that card, but okay, let's see if they can pull off some kind of mill win here. In the mirror, maybe it's good, but boy, that seems way harder to beat other decks with the mill thing. It doesn't work against aggro very well. Unfortunately, the thing we're playing against aggro is not good against the mirror here, right? Like Harvester. This is a much better card against aggro, but in this match, that's the thing I, milled, and now I can't, like if that was an Atraxa or some huge 7-drop, it would have been much better for us. We could have actually gone off before them, but not anymore. Okay, what are you doing? Sure. Tempest Heart. Deal. Sarah Paragon. Oh, yeah. I was playing one in the white-red deck, yeah. 2 players in the world? No, it's a little bit more popular than that. Yeah, I mean, if I mill something insane here, we might be in business. Okay. I've got a mill and Atraxa or something here. God damn it, dude. Brutal draws. Do I take a Founding? I should just take Squirming here. Okay, no good mills. Brutal. Go. Okay, they mill 4. We might go to decking here. Terror Tide, yeah, they've got a bunch of the usual suspects. Whales. Playing 3 Archaeologists, not 4 Archaeologists? No, yeah, 4. Wow, that's a lot. Seed of Hope, yes. Interesting. Go Calper, what's up? Well, yeah, I don't know either why they're milling. Like, they're already at such a high, like, they've got 13 permanents in the yard. I stopped milling after I get like 9 permanents, 10 permanents, because there's nothing else in your deck that can. Squirming can bring back anything. It doesn't matter after that, right? Obviously, like, we're at 12 here just because the way the game's been. Like, I want to cast Whale. I'm still milling sometimes, but when I have the choice, like if I'm them right now, I'm milling me because I'm already at the point where I can reanimate anything. You're not helping me by milling, but it could come down to decking. I'm at 30 cards. They're at 23. Oh, they don't have another Squirming, so they're gonna go Squirming again here. Hit the what? Atraxa, Jace, Portal to Phyrexia. Really? Okay. Another. I don't. Why not Jace? I think you just go Jace, mill me for half my deck. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me right now. Okay, there's Jace. Okay, so I'm not as bad as my opponent. I'm just gonna go Jace. This is how you win in this mirror. Nice. I just need to find this card. Oh, you want a mill? Here, I'll help you out. Go. You have 8 cards, so I basically win next turn. Yeah, get back your Atraxa or whatever. Draw some cards. Harvester! Why? Why? Well, Atraxa's bad, but yeah, because Portal doesn't bring back Planeswalkers, so I'm just gonna bring back Jason and kill you next turn, I think. Oops. Yeah, in the mirror, you've got to respect the Jace is all that matters, really. We're both like self-milling to the point where, by turn 7, that's it. You have no more cards in your library. Like right now, they have 8 left. So cast whatever here. They've got to exile my graveyard, basically. Nothing else will do it. Yep. What else you got? That's it? C'est tout, mon ami? Oh, you have a Jace. Oh, no. Do you have a Reanimate and a Jace? That would be insane. Oh, now they figured it out. Yeah, that's what you should have been doing before. Do they have a squirming emergence? That would be so lucky. Damn. Because they had to have a second Jace and the emergence, right? And they didn't have an emergence before. That's why they foundried it back. Oh, they're dead. Great. Mill me for 4? It's not enough, bud. They're just doing it because they don't know I have another squirming emergence. They don't know I can just kill them here. Oh? No. Okay. Jazzy J. Good. Okay. Post board, it's going to be about Jace. Now, Tishana's Tidebinder could be very interesting here. I think I'm going to ditch Vaultborn. Frillback's going to be very good. I'm going to take out Terror Tide. Bitter Triumph, still a way to discard. Elish Norn shuts off Portal. It doesn't shut off Jace. Maybe I should take Negate? Negate could be really good. And Duress here. One with the multiverse. Do I really need that? Philology Archaeologist. Maybe I can cut. I'm going to bring in a Tidebinder here. It's going to be sweet. Okay, I like this sideboard plan. We've got a lot of good cards for this sideboard. Out of the sideboard here. X, check it out. Yeah, we're doing well today with this. I'm undefeated, I think, with Squirming Emergence. I think we were 4-0 right now. 3-0? This might be match 4. I can't remember. But I could actually check, I guess. Let me check the link. What does my record say on Untapped? 60%? Oh, that was before I changed the... Yeah, so it's not... Since I changed the deck, since today, we're undefeated, I think. But... Yeah, version 4, 100% win rate. 2-0. I played more than 2 matches. Maybe it didn't get the last match yet. Oh, version 3? Oh, so it's spread over 2 versions. Yeah. Okay, never mind. So we're 3-0, yeah. And trying to get to... Well, trying to get to Mythic. We'll see if we can get there. I don't love this. I'm on the draw. Oh, no. Well. Okay, that's how it goes sometimes. Wait a minute. Okay. Mull to 4. I think we can win still. Not a great draw. Need to draw well here, but can still do some stuff. Whale on 2. I'm just taking Fairy here. Put a couple permanents in the yard. Alright, might be able to squirm back something huge here pretty soon. They milled that off the top. Okay. I'm playing a different version? Oh, show me your list, dude, if you don't mind. I don't know if you think it's good. I'm always looking, even if I don't straight up copy it, I might get some inspiration for something like out of your sideboard or something like that, right? Okay, let's pass. Yeah, I'm always curious because I found so many there's so many different ways to build it, obviously. Like this version, this is old. Like this is when we were playing Squirming Emergence way back, like kind of before Domain. Was Domain even? Yeah, Domain was a deck, but oh god, it was like, I don't know, mid 2023. This deck kind of broke out a little bit. Maybe it was when it was around Lost Caverns of Ixalan maybe coming out. And people played this and stuff, but very quickly I was off it. Now this person's revisiting it, which I like. Like we got to go back and check like old lists to see if they're suddenly good or better or worse. I think not leaning into white, not playing shadowy backstreets and all this stuff. Like in this match, you're not getting punished really badly for doing it, but against aggro, this is a much worse, much slower, more clunky version of the deck, right? Where you're trying to reanimate Invasion of Tolvada. I think you're oh mama. Okay. Damn. So if I had an Atraxa here, I could even Squirming back a Cruelty and slam Atraxa. What do they have in their yard? Oh, both of us whiffing. So I think I'm going to do this. I'm going to cast that Prankster. I'll take a Whale here instead of Negate. Okay. Mill myself for 4, and if I hit a big dork, I can slam it. See what they do. A BO1 version. Oh, okay. Running into issues where Arena won't let me sideboard? Oh, yeah, the bugs and all the crap. Yeah, make sure you update to the latest version. There was a bug with that, but I think they fixed it. But I know what you mean, yeah. Tried Grixis deck earlier? Awful having 0 answers for enchantments. Yeah, that's the drawback. And that's why I think those mono black discard decks and stuff have a real, like, just too much of an Achilles heel. Not being able to deal with certain permanents is deadly. Literally deadly in standard sometimes. Okay, let's mill ourselves. Let's see what we hit. There's an Atraxa. And a Jace. Oh boy. I think that might be just Jace killing them here. We'll see. Turbo mill their deck. And then I can squirm back Jace again. They mill me? Sure. We milling each other now? I don't know. Do something big. I just gave you your whole graveyard full. Ancient Ones and all this nonsense. Ancient One seems terrible. That card's... Like, I remember when they spoiled it and everybody's like, what the? A 2-mana 8/8, but it's like, well, obviously they gated it, so it's not 2-mana anything. Oh, one with the multiverse? Don't mind that either. Okie dokie. Oh boy. I get to Squirming Jace and then Founding. Yep. Found Jace early this game. Okay. Well, 2 cards in their deck. Go nuts. Next turn we're copying our Squirming Emergence. And we're winning the game. Whale can't target players, but yeah. Turbo Mill, just having 1 Jace, just 1 in the deck. Bang. Turn 5, they have 2 cards in their deck. Like with this deck, that can, if I draw multiple Squirming Emergence, that's it. I just deck them almost instantly. I think not playing Jace is a huge mistake. At first, when you look at the list, you're like, oh, I get it. You mill yourself, like -2. No. You just bring back Jace, you -5. Then you bring back Jace, you -5. Then you bring back Jace, you -5, and they lose. That's it. Colin, what's up? No, I was the only one betting, so I stopped. I can bring it back if you'd like. I can do it for the next episode, or the next match here. Next episode. My brain is getting muddled. I'm making YouTube content like crazy. I have 2 YouTube videos coming out every single day. Go check them out. They're gonna wail on me? Rude. I can discard Whale. Are they looking at the top 3? Yeah, I was gonna say. They need a negate. If they don't have negate, they're done here. Colin, this Saturday, I'm gonna be playing Spectre Divide. I got a key for Spectre Divide, 3v3, like Valorant CS style, FPS. It's the one apparently a bunch of streamers have invested in, like Shroud's given them a bunch of money and he's associated with it and he's working as a consultant, and some other, I don't even know who the other streamers are, but a bunch of big streamers are involved. Spectre Divide is going to be interesting, and I know you like those kind of games, so hopefully you can join me on Saturday. And Dark and Deep, and I think I'm going to be playing Enshrouded actually as well, which I haven't gotten into, but okay, I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick. You guys can take a look at my list. X, did you... Oh, you didn't send me a list or anything. Yeah. If you guys want... Oh, there it is. You just did. Nice. Let's see here. I'll copy and paste your list. Maybe we can chit-chat about it. Where's the copy button? Copy. There we go. Okay, never mind. Let me import their list. But you're saying this is best of 1, right? So, yeah. Okay, let me see the best of 1 version. I'm curious. Oh, you're doing Luma. Yeah. Lumra. So this is the latest list from the Japanese tournament that just happened, right? But you've adapted it for best of one. I noticed that list was doing the same thing with Lumra. So you just get this into play and then put all your stuff into play, and then you cast a bunch of stuff. You're playing 4 Bitter Triumph and 2 Cut Down. Wow. I'm really light on the interaction. I just feel like I don't need it. I love, like, this is nice. I'm on one of these as well. I love the Terror Tide. I think Terror Tide's an insane sweeper, and you still do need the sweepers against all the go wide decks. There's prowess decks, tokens decks, and all kinds of stuff. Not playing a sweeper instead of, and you're playing cut down instead. I don't know, but again, maybe best of one. In best of one, it's all about the early rush. How has Lumra been? You're playing 4 Fabled Passage, 2/2/2/2. Wow. Okay. 21 blue, 18 black, 15 green. Yeah, that's pretty good. Interesting. Oh, you get the hand smoother though too, right? You can even skimp on land. What are you're playing 30 land? What? Oh, because of Lumra, right? You're playing 30 land. Oh my god. Yeah, Terror Tide. Lumra's good, eh? Okay, interesting. Okay, let me run to the bathroom. I'll be right back. You guys can feast your eyes on this deck for a minute. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, it looks interesting. I don't play best of one, so I wonder how good this is. You're playing like sideboard cards in your main deck, basically. And spelunking? Oh, that is weird. Why? Why spelunking? Because of Lumra? Yeah, okay. I don't know. Is that worth it? Is it that good? I mean, it's huge. Doesn't it just die to go for the throat or whatever? That's the thing you're reanimating. Is wild. Interesting. Is it? It's that good. Really interesting. I haven't messed with that. I don't know. I feel like it. I'm just so you put all your eggs in one basket, this giant bear, and then they just kill it with any 2-mana removal spell, and you're just like, oh, darn. I don't know. I guess you have an infinite mana after that, but what are you really doing with all that mana? You have no mana sinks, so once you pump like 20 lands into play, I would play like a doppelganger or something in that deck, even though it's not a permanent. It doesn't really make sense. I don't know. It's interesting. Yeah, I mean you've got your swarming emergencies and stuff. You've got the 1 cruelty. I'm playing 2 cruelty. You're playing 1, but it's still another way to do it. I guess so. Maybe. I don't know. I like this all-in version that I'm playing. It's better. But let's get the bets up. I did win that last game. Will we win this match? Get your bets in. I'll bet no and let you guys bet on the yes. I'll bet no 10K. We mulled to 4 last game, and we beat our opponent. We mulliganed to 4 that game. Remember that. I'll mulligan this. I will keep this. Here we go. We got this. Yeah, that was a mulligan to 4, and we still smashed them. That was awesome. And we were on the draw last game. That was wild. Why do I even do this to myself? That was their name, right? Yeah. After that game, I would be asking the same thing. I think I'm gonna get a black source here. Opponent doesn't know what's going on. Nerd Smasher. That's hostile. That's a little aggressive, bud. Why don't you just slow it on down there, Turbo, huh? Who's getting smashed? Who's gonna get smashed? I'll tell you what, Nerd Smasher. You're not gonna find any nerd here. Just a dose that make you wish you were born a jock. I don't know. That doesn't make sense. It doesn't make any sense. I'm gonna pick lock here, I think. If it's pick lock whale, I always want to pick lock first and just see how deep I can dig, right? Hey, Rihanna Gaming, how you doing, buddy? How's life? Nightling, what's up? Nightling, haven't seen yet today. You make me discard cards. What am I discarding? It's actually a good question. I think it's just Hedge Maze. Hit me. I'm doing great. Life's good. Looking at buying a house this year, which is like crazy. We talked to a mortgage broker this week. That was my big news for the week. Well, look at you go. Let's see if we can find a Terror Tide or something to ruin my opponent's day. No, but I'll take another pick lock. Okay. I'm going to take 5. Let's pass. Let's see what happens here. Hey, Shiznat, what's up? I saw the puppy pictures. They're adorable, by the way. I put another couple of Neo up there because of you. I should be posting Neo pictures all day, every day. My channel would be massive. You know what? We should get Neo in here. Should I get him a treat? He deserves a treat. He's such a good boy. I should have one of those pet channels where don't they make like millions of dollars putting Instagram videos of their dog? They give their dog a ridiculous haircut, like its a head is like a perfect sphere. People are like, oh my god. My wife is going nuts over that stuff, like just loves the cute dog things. And I'm like, why aren't we doing that? Yeah, cute, sure. Money though. Big money though on YouTube and whatever. TikTok. Why are we not doing this? I mean, Whale is so busted here. I'm just gonna go Whale. Let's bounce Hex Mage. They discard a card. Oh! So you like discarding cards, huh? Well, how about you discard a card now? Now who's getting smashed, nerd? Yeah, I told him. Nerd Smasher indeed. Yeah, Neo should be, he should have his own channel. He would be a way bigger content creator than me. Just him doing dog stuff. Thousands of views, probably. Why am I not doing it? Wish my dog was such a good boy. I'll get Neo in here. My opponent's taking too long. Let him get him a treat. Okay. I opened his treat bag and I got him a treat. Let's see how long it takes him to show up. Where is he? He might be. He's going to be coming around the corner of my chair there in a second. Choose one, you say. I'll take Squirming Emergence. Life is great. Should I Bitter Triumph something? Maybe I'll just play this. Neo, you want a treat, bud? If I use the really excited tone, he loves that. Neo, you want a treat? Come here, bud. When we were training him, when I first got him, we went to some dog trainers and stuff because he had a lot of issues, right? Like he was from a shelter. They found him on the street. He's had a rough life. Hey, bud, you be a good boy. But he was so scared of men in general, men specifically. It's okay, bud. Have a seat. Let's talk about your job performance. All right, the focus group numbers are in. You're polling really great between 18 and 24. Are you listening right now? You're just yawning. All right. Okay, hold on. Let's take care of this turn. I think it's gonna be portal. Portal to kill all your shit. Yeah, portal to Phyrexia sounds good. Oops. Nice angel though. It's adorable. Take the damage. Take it. I'm gonna leave a Bitter Triumph. Nah, let's just play another one of these. Okay, bud. There you go. You want a treat? There you go. Good boy. Oh, you're so gentle. You're such a gentle boy. Oh, you love it, hey? Okay, this thing is one of his treat things. We put hold on. Let me show you what's happening in the game. Opponent plays Legions to Ashes, gets rid of my Portal to Phyrexia. Joke's on them, I've got another one. So, nothing to see here. I don't even think I want a Portal right now. Do I have an Atraxa? I have a one with the Multiverse. I have a Vaultborn Tyrant. They're not going to beat Vaultborn Tyrant, right? One with the Multiverse is pretty sick, too. I think I'm just going to go Vaultborn. And just play this. I'm at 10 life. Pad that life total a little bit. Skadoosh. Pass. So this toy, it's got all these little folds in it, right? So you take a treat, like, you know, I've got a piece of chicken jerky here. I break off a little piece, and you tuck it in one of the little folds, right? Like, in there. I know it looks like a flower, or perhaps female genitalia. However, it's just a bunch of little folds, and you put little pieces of treat in there, and then he's got to use his nose to, like, dig them out, right? Yes, you may have a 1-2. You may. Let me just put a few of these in here. He's watching me. He knows what I'm doing. He knows that I'm preparing his favorite, one of his favorite toys. This is a company called Nosework, and they make Nosework blankets and Nosework, like this kind of toy. We have a bunch of their toys, and it's really sweet. You put, like, this thing's lasted, this is already, we've had this for like 2 years. It's getting old. We've washed it a bunch, but it's still holding together, even though he rips at it. Tithing Blade. Nice removal, bro. Or ma'am. Nerd Smasher. Could be a lady. Yeah, I'll sack a dude. Okay, there we go. So now I've put a bunch of pieces in here. I squish it all together. You want that, bud? You want this one? Yeah? Oh, you want that one? Oh. Now he's got to do it. It's so funny. When he's in here, do you want to do that or not? No, you're not happy because I'm in here right now, right, bud? You don't want to be in here. You want to be somewhere else. I know where you want to be. You want to be outside. He doesn't like being in this room. It's hot. It's closeted in here. This is where I'm streaming. It's basically like a large. It's a like tiny little office basically. And he's always, when he's in here on the bed, he's just basically asking me to leave the whole time. The way he's looking at me. Yes, sure. Rotten mouth. Great. Mm-hmm. Actually, hold up. I'll discard a card. Good night, sweet prince. Nice snake, though. You done here? Scoop it up, Smasher. Scoop it up. Pass. Gonna leave land in my hand to play to discard to their hopeless nightmare or whatever garbage they draw. Sure. You go down. Reanimation, baby. You better have a rest in peace in your sideboard. What do I bring in against this deck? Playing a bunch of little dorks that they're gonna sack and try and make a snake, and then they're gonna die to wow. Witch's Vanity. They're gonna bring back a bunch of stuff with this. They're gonna try and get value, right, with that snake. Elish Norn's interesting. Shuts off a bunch of their ETBs. Jace? Jace is an easy way to just deck them. I don't think I'm going to play Harvester. Oh, man. I don't know. Tranquil Frillback. Exiling Graveyard. They have Sarah Paragon. They're not going to have Rest in Peace, obviously. Sarah Paragon, huh? Tidebinder's interesting as well here. Shuts off Paragon, shuts off Snake. That feels kind of good. Maybe I won't play Jace. I feel like Jace is just the easiest way to win the game. I'm going to play Elesh Norn. I'm going to take out these archaeologists. Elesh Norn. Terror Tide. I probably need the Terror Tides. Could even see another one. I'm going to bring in a third Terror Tide here. Okay, that's how we're going to run it. Elesh Norn. Vaultborn is good. Couple Tidebinders. And an extra Terror Tide. You finished it already, bud? No. You finished this whole thing? Nothing left? You sure? Okay. Okay. Really? Really, bud? Oh, you're a good boy. Boy, bud. Hey, I know. I love you too. All right. He hated when he first saw me. He peed everywhere. He was shaking. I couldn't go near him. He was he had probably been abused by somebody. All right, I'm mulligan. Even to this day, men are very like, whoa. Like he won't let any man touch him that he doesn't know. Like my dad, it took weeks of him being around my dad before he let my dad even touch him. And even now, my dad can't really pet him like on the belly. He won't roll over. Like he's still even like, you're a dude. Take it easy, all right? Women, no problem. Women can touch him. Women can, but even like he's not going to nuzzle up to them. But they can still pet him, even if it's the first time they've met him, right? Kind of thing. Going to 5. Ouch. We mulling back to 4 again? Yeah, why not? Keep. The basic planes. The basic planes in our hand. Okay. We just won last match on a Malta 4, so we had a better 4 than this. We had a pretty good 4. This 4 sucks. Better. That's better. Okay, get a black sauce. Here we go. Here we go. You ready, chat? Exact same thing for Baldur in a different color. Are you serious? I had all the cheats in it? Yeah. Oh. Oh. Freezing it. I've never thought about that. Really? Does that work? He does love eating ice and eating like anything cold. Gotta ditch this. Okay, take 3. I needed a land there. I needed a land. Okay. Okay. Yeesh. Take 5. Sure. We're almost out of action here. B-raids. Sure. If I had some land here and I could sweep, that would be great, but I can't. So, probably gonna die now. Should have maybe kept Bitter Triumph. But what are you gonna do? I could play Founding into a blue removal spell or a black removal spell here. That's still not good enough. Our 4-card hand was just not good enough, but it's close. Yeah, I die. Okay. Mulligan aggressively, yeah. Hate losing cards, and I think yeah, Tower, it is very hard. Remember, you're talking about one of the hardest aspects of the game to master. The hardest aspects of this game are mulliganing and sideboarding. Those are the 2 things more people get wrong than anything else in the game. The third, I would say, hardest thing to really master is blocking. Specifically blocking. In that order, that's the hardest. Those are the hardest thing. So yeah, Tower, it's an eternal struggle. You're never like truly like, I'm super confident I'm always mulliganing correctly. You just can't always know, but you get better and better over time. I think what makes you a better mulliganer is playing a wide range of decks. Like when you play like Storm Combo or this deck, we won on a Malta 4 because in this kind of deck, we're doing something very unfair, right? If I draw the right combination of cards, we're a combo deck. I can play a 7-mana card on turn 3. That is not supposed to be allowed. You know, that's what combo decks are doing, right? Reanimation decks and obviously things that are cheating stuff into play, but also, you know, storm decks and whatever else. You're trying to play way more mana worth of spells than you're supposed to be able to play on that turn and do something busted. And so when you're playing a deck like that, you start getting used to kind of mulliganing more aggressively. Like Charbelcher is a good example. If you want to force yourself to really get more loosened up when it comes to mulliganing and not be so rigid about, oh, I can't mulligan lower, play a deck like Charbelcher. That kind of a deck will show you that you can get really risky with it, because remember, it's all about just nailing those key pieces, like getting them all together. Squirming Emergence, a couple mill cards, and a big thing in the yard, and that's it. And I can just, it doesn't matter that I'm ult to 4. I do a Traxon, I cast a Traxon turn 4, that's it, you know? So anyway, it's interesting, but it's something you never master, and you're absolutely right. It sucks because you're never sure. You're like, am I doing this wrong? Like, and that's not to say everybody should be mulliganing to 4 all the time. Of course not, right? But yeah, there are times when you look at that 5-card hand. Well, the game we mulled to 4, like in the previous match, I had a decent 7. It was like 2 land, but they were way off, and like a bunch of 7 drops in my hand. I mulliganed to 6, I had a 1 lander. Mulligan to 5, had 0 lands. So I go to 4. And then we end up winning the game because I had a good 4 mana hand, and I played a Traxon or Portal on like turn 4 or whatever. And that was it. I'm gonna keep this. But you know, sometimes, yeah, if you have a bad 5-card hand, you should discard it. Now that changes when you're drafting. When you're playing sealed or draft, it's different. The needle leans more toward keeping than mulliganing. So in limited, I will keep hands that are much more risky, like you know, a riskier hand, whatever you know, whether it's not enough lands or too many lands or whatever, over mulliganing to 5 or 4. Like I would never mulligan to 4 in limited, almost ever. Like I keep almost any 5-card. Every mulligan in limited is way more punishing than mulligans in constructed. And the reason why is because constructed has 4 copies of all of your cards. You have so much more consistency in a constructed deck. You're playing all 4 ofs. The chance I'm going to start my opening hand with one of my 4 ofs is very high. That's why I'm playing 4 of them. You know what I mean? So you get less punished by mulligans. Also, card advantage, you know, not only are you able to find your pieces more easily, but you also have cards that are 3-for-1s or 4-for-1s, like if you're playing sweepers or if you're playing draw spells or whatever it is, right? Okay, I'm going to picklock here. Actually, no, you know what? I'm going to whale because I want a land drop. Even though picklock, even though picklock digs deeper, I was going to say. Well, at least it's 1 permanent in the yard, but what did they duress? A Bitter Triumph? Sure. So because limited is way more punishing. You really can't be mulliganing, so you've got to remember that. Like, mulliganing is not mulliganing even from one format to the next, right? You really should be mulliganing aggressively, more aggressively in constructed, and should be keeping a wider range of hands in limited. I think is really the way to do it. But of course, these are like, you know, from game to game, it's like these are generalities. How do you apply this game to game? It's hard. That's the hard part. Nobody can tell you how. You've got to just like do it enough, and you start getting a little bit better idea of hands to keep and stuff. But nobody's mastered it. Ask any pro; they'll say, "Of course not. I'm not." Nobody. I don't know any other pro who would say that they're a master of mulliganing. Not a chance, right? Shit. Okay, so we've got a Traxas in the yard and a Portal. I really want to cast this when I have 8 permanents, so I think I'm going to go Founding again into Picklock here. What is this thing again? Oh, who cares? God, I want to whale here. Picklock goes real deep, though, and Picklock finds us a... Shit. Well, I guess that's fine. I can kill Liliana. I was going to say, Picklock finds us a Squirming Emergence. I always forget the name of the card, the namesake card of our deck. Squirming Emergence, right. Glad he's got you. Yeah, and Lucky with Baldur, nice. Did you get him from a shelter, Shiznit? Yeah, the separation anxiety, we had issues with that as well. And so we got him used to it by, like, I would always give him a treat when I leave the house. Like, me leaving is not a bad thing, you know? I would give him a treat every time. Oh, they're gonna let me have Whale, nice. Did I mill? I didn't mill a single Squirming Emergence, is really sad here. Sure. I'm gonna be casting that bounce spell out of my yard, making them discard their last card. A Pixie, sure. Doesn't really do anything. I have no cards in my hand. Mill 4? Ooh, maybe I... Oh, I have to choose a target here, though. I could just Bitter Triumph the Lily. Kind of like Wailing, though, right? Yeah. All of it. Bounce you. You discard. And I get to look at the top 3. Let's find... They're going to discard Hopeless Nightmare, of course. Let's find a... Oh, god damn it. I'll take a land, but I would have liked Squirming Emergence there. Oh, there it is. Okay, so Squirming is coming down next turn. I've got a creature now, so Liliana can't minus to kill Atraxa. Yep, they can make me discard whatever here, it doesn't matter. Maybe I should put Vaultborn into play after they make me discard it. Let's see. Sure. Liliana not so good against the old Squirming Emergence deck. Oh, and I top deck one. Nasty. So I think it's just Atraxa here, right? Yeah. It's probably Atraxa. I could go with the Dino, just because the Dino, if it dies, gets me, you know, but drawing 7 cards has to be insane here, right? Tishana's, let's take land and Squirming. Nice. Land Picklock. Now even if they draw a removal spell, they cannot make me attack sack Atraxa here. Nice. Squirming to victory. What did I mulligan to this game? I don't remember. Last game I mulliganed to 4, and I lost. Did I mulligan? I think I kept 7 this game, didn't I? Smash that nerd. Nice. GG's. Oh, congrats to those who bet on yes. I appreciate you expounding. Yeah, I expound too much sometimes, I think, but I'm trying to say everything that I know. I'm just trying to I'll try and explain things as much as possible, and then you guys filter through whatever I'm saying and try and glean tidbits. I'm regurgitating a lot of this from players who are much better than me. This is not my opinion that I'm saying here. These are players who you know, write articles and have created content for years. Magic Hall of Fame pros, people like PVDDR and, you know, Ari Laxit, I don't know, LSV, whoever, like all these seminal articles over the years. A lot of them talk about this kind of stuff, and it's fascinating. I love a lot of PV, Paolo Vito Damodorosa articles. He's not really playing much on the Pro Tour anymore, but he's considered one of the top 5 players of all time, I think. And his articles are incredible. They talk about, like, you know, just Reed Duke does pretty well by this as well. Like an article about when to Thoughtseize or when to cast Brainstorm and why you should never play, you know, 45 cards in your limited, or, you know, like playing more than the minimum number of cards, or like there's so many weird little corner cases. I love to hear the way the pros talk about it. And sometimes I'm like, that sounds like that makes sense to me. I'm going to adopt that, you know, and that's the kind of things I just regurgitate here. But yeah, Shiznat, the most powerful mechanic in a way. Yeah. Online tourney tonight. Hey, Clown, good luck. What are you playing? Format. Need deck. What are we talking here? You just never master it. Yeah. And the best games are like that. Let me guess. Anybody in this chat right now play golf? Does anybody play golf? I hate golf and I love golf at the same time. It's so goddamn... I can make a nice shot and be like, oh my god. And then the next time I go golf, I'm just like I'm a train wreck. I don't understand. Magic, other games, even with more variance than golf, I feel like I have so much more control over. But but golf is one of those games, once you start playing it, it's so hard to master that you just never ever stop trying to master it. Even any golf pro will tell you, oh, I'm still trying to like get better, you know? It's the same kind of thing, right? Really hard, challenging stuff. I mean, all of the games I play on my YouTube channel are the same way, right? I love like challenging games, hard games with a lot of depth, so that you are rewarded for kind of, you know, continually beating these harder and harder kind of challenges. Magic, I love playing at the highest level. It's fun. I think I'm not a casual player for that reason, right? Just more fun. This is a weird hand. I think I'm going to keep this on the draw. I don't know if this is going to be good. Please, okay, red-white. I was like, please tell me you're playing an aggro deck with a bunch of creatures. Please. Okay, I'm gonna get green here first, I think. We've got blue-black. So this does mean that if I draw the, okay. If I draw the whale, I can't cast it, but whatever. I'm over it. No 1-drops or 2-drops here. Oh, this is the Boros control deck. Okay, never mind. I forgot this is a deck now. Yeah, this is a little bit awkward. I don't have a ton of main deck action for this. I just got to do my thing as quickly as possible, but oh, beautiful. The first thing they play is this. Oh, excellent. That is what I needed. Okay. And I draw another portal. Right. Got it. Pass, I guess. Eesh. This guy hiding his face. He doesn't like it when I raise my voice, and I'm trying to, you know, I'm excited and talking about something passionately, and he's like, "Rrr." You can see him kind of digging his head into the pillow, like, shut up, you idiot. Standard Golgari, good choice, Clown. You got the, you know, combo or whatever in there. I like going really, really light on the combo and mid-range Golgari in Standard, but nice. Good luck, man. I hope you kill it. That's a great choice. Thoughtsei's article is great. Yeah. He works on Runeterra. No shit. Oh, I didn't know that, Jub. Damn. Teneb, you're probably not wrong. That's, yeah, maybe. I'm just gonna do this and then play maybe the whale or... Yeah, there's a whale. Yeah, or I could just play fairy here. Huh. I'm gonna do this. Could take a land for next turn, but I don't really want one. Let's just put permanents in the yard. That's 7 permanents. So now if I draw Squirming Emergence, I can slam Atraxa. So, do your thing. No Forge, no Caretaker talent, I win. I like that deck. That Boros deck I did play. We have a YouTube video up on that as well. Hey, Bag, what's up, dude? Hopefully you chilling at work. That's not how you spell that word. YouTube. How's life? But Teneb, yeah, golf. I mean, yeah. When I, you know, people look at like a golf course in Arizona or Las Vegas or something, and you're like, the amount of water they're wasting to just have this golf course in the middle of the desert is like, it's batshit. Let's just call it what it is. It's fucking crazy. It's insane. Why are we, humans are bizarre. We do things just because we can, right? Let's see if we can do it. We're doing it. But it's like, oh my God. We don't need to be wasting that many resources, especially these days. Like, at some point, God, I hope there's not some water crisis. People have pointed to something like that happening in the future. Okay. Can we just not do this? I need a target to discard this. Okay, fuck it. You know what? Fine. Here's a 5/4 menace. Now what, King? Use your lightning bolts or whatever. Okay. Oh, that's not the right thing.
You fell right into my trap.
Yes, they put another permanent in the yard. That's what I wanted. Now I can get the full whale here. Always go full whale. Look at them. Getting that value. Uh-huh. Nothing to bounce, sadly. Maybe I don't full whale here? Just go pick lock and use some maps. What do we got? For 2? You're gonna 2-for-1 yourself to kill a fairy? Wow. I guess so. Huh. Just those 2. I guess I will play a whale here. What's going on right now? Why would you do that? They ditched Temp Lockdown. Founding is probably good here. Ooh, Reef is nice too. That's a card they struggle to beat. Oh, it's got to be Founding though, right? Fuck. I only have 1 Reef, but yeah, Founding's so much better. I need to find a damn Squirming Emergence. I haven't seen one yet. They're down to 2 cards in hand. Oh my god. Okay, well, we get to Founding into Picklock. This might get us a Squirming Emergence here. We're looking at a lot of cards. Okay. There it is. Okay. So we slam Atraxa or Portal? I think I'm going to slam Atraxa here, right? Yeah, let's just do that. They can't really do anything about this. They can kill Atraxa, of course, but let's see what they have to kill it. It's got to be a Get Lost, I think. Founding, one with the Multiverse. I think I'm going to take Founding. Is it Founding? I think it's Founding. Land. Do not need. Map. Map on Atraxa. Now what? Atraxa's holding a map. What are you even gonna do, buddy? Okay, I think I'm gonna discard Atraxa here. Yep, they get a token. They get to draw a card off said token. Or they... Why wouldn't you make a cheaper token? Isn't the treasure 4 mana? Why would they do that? Bizarre. Okay. He said get lost. I'm off, did some shopping. Nice, good. At the bargaining dinner. Nice, good to hear. Pooch is adorable. How long have you had them for? About 4.5 years. Well, yeah, about 4 years and 3 months now. Something like that. He was about 7 months old when we got him from the shelter. He had never lived with people before. Yeah, Carrot Cake. Nice draft card. We crushed them. Boros. They didn't draw any of their good cards. And this is exactly what I said when I played that deck. It's like if you draw the Foundry, or the Forge, I mean, Urabrask's Forge,